Virtual Beings News Summary October 3, 2025. TVM operationalized a virtual presenter to anchor a weekly educational program on AI, using an avatar of Alexei Dingley to deliver scripted segments, while Video Gen AI markets talking head generators that let organizations produce repeatable, on-brand synthetic spokespeople for news style and corporate content. Together these demonstrate newsroom and creator pipelines adopting virtual presenters for reliable delivery across linear TV and social video. Microsoft's Copilot introduces animated portrait avatars for voice chats and guidance and, at the platform level, the Microsoft Agent Framework consolidates speech, avatar, and conversational enhancement in a low-latency stack, indicating a direction where enterprise assistants appear and behave as persistent virtual beings within productivity workflows. These design choices prioritize report, legibility, and expressive feedback in daily software use. OpenAI's Sora-powered short video app positions AI-generated clips, including performances by personal digital avatars, as social objects, extending virtual beings into feed-driven discovery and sharing. Shai's Grok adds 3D avatars that embody the chatbot with animated, stylized appearances, moving general-purpose assistants toward character-centric interaction in consumer contexts. Outfit 7's remaster of Talking Tom Cat revives a flagship virtual companion IP, reaffirming the appeal of interactive, character-driven apps that simulate relationship, routine, and play with a synthetic persona, and signaling sustained investment in character longevity and cross-generational engagement in mobile entertainment. Student-built applications presented at a Dell hackathon propose caregiver support digital companions that help identify early anxiety signals and ease stress, reflecting a utilitarian deployment of virtual beings for mental health-adjacent support and scaffolding in everyday life rather than purely for engagement or marketing. Rockstar Games illustrates synthetic character design that enforces empathy and moral salience by binding NPC deaths to memory playback, reframing NPCs as narrative agents with experiential continuity. Roblox surfaces avatar policy as infrastructure by enabling different embodiments per experience, making identity selection contextual and programmable. Epic Games connects production assets and deployment through Fab and MetaHuman Creator, where creators outfit digital humans and move them into Unreal-powered experiences without bespoke pipeline work. Together these show a continuum from toolchains, Epic Games, to platform-level identity controls, Roblox, to in-game AI narrative interventions, Rockstar Games. TikTok's VTuber ecosystem, exemplified by Feifei, Ibiko, and Mythia Batford, demonstrates performance-centric virtual beings whose distribution, discovery, and monetization occur through short-form video dynamics. Genies extends entertainment into persistent identity by providing an avatar framework and AI companions that let creators and brands maintain interactive personas across channels. This pairing shows performer-led avatars operating within audience algorithms, TikTok, while infrastructure players, Genies, supply continuity, portability, and autonomous interaction beyond any single feed. Microsoft positions Copilot avatars as the front end for agentic productivity, using animated personae to explain state, mediate commands, and improve user trust in workplace tasks. HeyGen focuses on interactive avatars as research instruments, enabling stakeholders to converse with stylized customer personas under access controls, which anchors avatars as decision support agents rather than marketing novelties. These examples establish avatars as pragmatic interfaces for complex systems where clarity, brand fit, and controllability are requirements. Anatoviz's virtual human dissection table applies high-fidelity human models to anatomy instruction and simulation, emphasizing visual comprehension and repeatable exploration. Virtual Human Global Summit 2, with the MHRA's clinical innovation lens, places virtual humans and patient-facing agents inside regulated pathways for trials and care workflows, framing validation, safety, and compliance as integral to deployment. Together they map a path from classroom visualization, Anatoviz, to clinical governance and translational use, MHRA-aligned practices. Genies anchors branded identities and AI companions that can maintain tone, narrative, and responsiveness across campaigns, enabling always-available virtual spokes-characters that integrate into social channels and direct messaging. Microsoft's avatar-fronted Copilot also has marketing implications for brandable assistants embedded in customer-facing products, but its primary vector remains workflow acceleration. Therefore, in this context, Genies represents the dedicated marketing and identity solution while Microsoft remains categorized under enterprise. Rockstar Games' NPC memory intervention exposes players to the inner lives of synthetic characters, encouraging reflection on agency, consequence, and the boundaries between simulation and empathy training, while the Virtual Human Global Summit 2 frames similar questions through a regulatory and methodological lens for biomedical use. These show how virtual beings act as mirrors for human behavior in play spaces and as subjects of governance in high-stakes domains. SBC&S entered Japan's enterprise market for virtual humans by distributing Convo Human on premises and aligning it with generative AI so deployments can learn organization-specific knowledge and elevate dialogue quality. The R distribution agreement anchors a single channel for on-premise supply. NEC demonstrated internal adoption by having an AI avatar deliver a corporate address at its job offer ceremony, while Rakuten Group, on the same date, reinforced a leadership narrative around constant change in parallel with the growing normalization of executive-level avatar messaging. Changzhuo introduced a full digital human product line that spans live streaming, real scene capture, short video automation, multi-posture avatar recording, and interactive virtual human hosting, positioning itself as an end-to-end vendor for commercial content and live retail. Meitu broadened its production suite strategy by adding AI digital human functions to its June releases in imaging, video, and design, reframing its portfolio as a creator-focused toolset where synthetic presenters and assistants are native. Opt launched Soulful AI to fuse Line mini-app commerce with brand-official characters as interactive virtual beings, enabling marketers to run in-channel engagement, test virtual experience impact on e-commerce conversion, and let fans converse with characters they already recognize. Line serves as the distribution layer that connects character interactions to purchase flows. Heiping District's Smart Heiping agent kept the digital human He Jishuan at the core of citizen interaction and integrated LNST, Ctrip, L.me, Machuan, and Daishong Dianping so residents can ask practical questions such as repair referrals or food recommendations and receive orchestrated, transaction-adjacent assistance via one virtual interface. Germany's key avatar of a state minister functioned as a policy signal that government intends to shape AI proactively, using an avatar to extend communication reach while keeping accountability with human institutions. The Champions League's AI host example spotlighted the replacement of human presenters in peak emotion sports broadcasting as a live test of audience acceptance and ethics of substitution. Tilly, an AI actress branded as synthetic talent, premiered as the lead in an AI comedy, illustrating pipeline-ready casting of AI personas with predefined voice, appearance, and social presence, and raising labor market and creative credit implications for film and TV. Banyan Technologies' Nuwa AI introduced a co-hosting model where a human live streamer and a digital human share the workload to address operational friction in live commerce, signaling hybrid on-camera teams tuned for retention and conversion. Chengdao Mountain Resort deployed an AI digital human guide built on the Action AI cultural engine to encapsulate site-specific knowledge and deliver conversational tours, while Changsha's festival programming placed virtual digital humans alongside other interactive tech to embed city culture into virtual human encounters, showing how destination branding and education can be mediated by synthetic presenters. Meta advanced avatar infrastructure through Horizon Engine's native meta avatars and cross-instance crowd synchronization, emphasizing consistency and scale of identity across devices and sessions. OpenAI's Sora upgrade moved towards social video by allowing virtual images/avatars to appear in generated clips under guardrails that exclude unauthorized public figure generation, but permit opt-in cameo creation. Concurrently, OpenAI previewed more natural voice avatar chatbot interactions to narrow the gap between text systems and lifelike conversational agents. The Westlake Museum uses R+ AI to build a digital Westlake, and operates the Dongpo Shansheng Digital Human All-in-One to guide visitors, while Yaksheng Digital Culture, Beijing, Co., Limited deploys an AI digital human guide at the Chengdao Mountain Resort and allocates a portion of revenues to the China Cultural Relics Protection Foundation. And the Qinghai Provincial Culture and Tourism Carnival features digital human ancient modern dialogue videos to extend heritage storytelling into holiday programming. Together, these implementations demonstrate how museums, scenic sites, and provincial showcases use virtual beings for immersive interpretation, crowd-scale education, and culture-linked fundraising without duplicating institutional identities across initiatives. Shanyang Heiping District's Smart Heiping Intelligent Agent integrates the digital human He Jishuan into a single mini-program spanning news, government services, and resident suggestions. Guangzhou South Railway Station applies digital human customer service to high-volume transport guidance, and Yunnan's medical insurance smart platform incorporates intelligent voice with virtual digital human technology to support citizens including older users, These cases present a government-to-citizen model, where virtual beings function as multimodal concierge interfaces for navigation, benefits access, and transactional clarity. Jisai Technology promotes digital human live streaming for enterprise communication within Beijing's AI application parks. Mingta Technology plans an overseas smart platform release and an AI identity card tied to 1010 Digital Human Day. And Keys Cloud Digital Human Live Streaming all-in-one frames commercialization as an end-to-end hardware plus content plus traffic loop. Collectively, these firms illustrate market-facing deployments where virtual anchors, portable identity primitives, and integrated stacks convert digital humans into revenue-aligned channels. Nanjing's Changjiang Road Cultural and Museum Night embeds a digital human exhibition within multi-venue night programming to drive cultural consumption. And the 4th Global Digital Trade Expo's Digital Human Debate Competition demonstrates event-based pedagogy, where synthetic debaters are used to communicate around IP and trade. These initiatives present virtual beings as both content and facilitators for urban night economies and knowledge-centric fairs. The study Virtual Influencer Marketing, an empirical investigation of the critical factors influencing user engagement with virtual influencers, Dong, Liao, Filieri, Du, 2025, European Journal of Marketing. Analysis 1,852 posts from 173 virtual influencers active in China, using manual coding and text mining to identify which content and account attributes drive engagement, thereby offering an evidence-based map of how virtual influencer characteristics, post features, and audience interactions jointly shape measurable outcomes such as likes, comments, and shares in a single national market context. Dual congruence in live streaming commerce. A mixed method to examine the role of virtual influencers and live content on consumer purchase behavior, Xiao, 2026, Journal of Retailing and Consumer Services, investigates how the fit between a virtual influencer's brand persona and the live content's thematic cues jointly influences viewers' purchase behaviors in live commerce, combining qualitative and quantitative approaches to isolate the interactive effects of influencer brand congruence and content product congruence on conversion-relevant outcomes. Human versus virtual influencers. Unveiling the expectancy violation effect of sponsorship disclosure on environmental CSR communication and skepticism, Lim, Lee, Pittet Gonzalez, Moon, 2025, Journal of Promotion Management, examines how sponsorship disclosure in environmental CSR messaging differentially affects evaluations of human versus virtual influencers, showing that disclosure can trigger expectancy violation dynamics that alter message credibility and skepticism, and mapping when virtual or human messengers are more effective for communicating 2030-style environmental goals. Do virtual influencers' endorsements impact purchase intention at restaurants? An examination using symmetric and asymmetric approaches, Mohammed Jassim, Sulfi, 2025, International Journal of Hospitality and Tourism. Studies restaurant purchase intention in India driven by virtual influencer endorsements, using symmetric and asymmetric analytical techniques to reveal both average effect relationships and configurational pathways by which specific influencer attributes and message cues translate into intention to dine. Leveraging influencer marketing in higher education. Key roles, sectors, platforms, and influencer types for institutional branding, Pratama, Nello, 2025, Sabda Journal. Positions virtual influencers as flexible institutional brand assets able to represent lifestyle archetypes and maintain consistent messaging across platforms, arguing that universities can deploy virtual beings to project an innovative identity and reach segmented student audiences with controlled persona management. Artificial intelligence and influencer marketing. Mapping the field of knowledge, Peliline, Bacanauskas, Benderovikin, 2025, synthesizes theory and method across AI-enabled influencer marketing, delineating conceptual frames and methodological trends that encompass virtual influencers as AI-facilitated endorsers, and identifies unresolved questions around authenticity, transparency, and performance measurement for synthetic endorsers. The AI-authenticity paradox. How artificial intelligence is reshaping destination image and tourist desire, Elsawi, Nasser, 2025, Ferris International Journal of Tourism and Hospitality, explores how AI-generated marketing assets, potentially including synthetic spokescharacters and virtual guides, reshape perceived destination authenticity and desire, highlighting tensions between technological enhancement and perceived genuineness in tourism persuasion. I love you, my AI companion. Do you? Perspectives from the Triangular Theory of Love and Attachment Theory, Ng, Wan, Li, Garnello Gomez, Lau, 2025, Internet Research, examines AI companions' effects on users' social well-being through intimacy, passion, and commitment constructs and attachment styles, detailing how relational dynamics with synthetic companions can influence perceived support and satisfaction. Exploring attribution biases in responsibility assignment during digital human live streaming. An experimental analysis. Lai, Chen, 2025. Innovative applications of AI. Studies digital human anchors in live streaming commerce, experimentally testing how anchor characteristics and stream outcomes shape responsibility attributions for promotional success or failure, and clarifying mechanisms that tie virtual anchors to brand lift and monetization. Beyond simple personas, evaluating LLMs and relevance models for character-consistent dialogue. Pal, Traum, 2025. Siegdeal evaluates language model techniques for sustaining character-consistent dialogue in synthetic agents, comparing persona grounding strategies and relevance modeling to maintain coherent voices and behaviors over time, thereby informing the construction of durable virtual characters. Audio-driven real-time facial animation for social telepresence. Archive, 2025, presents a real-time audio-to-face system for high-fidelity 3D avatars using diffusion models accelerated by an online transformer and distillation, demonstrating live-driven facial animation from continuous speech with low latency and extending to multimodal inputs, including emotional signals and VR headset data, for expressive telepresence. Bindweave, subject-consistent video generation via cross-modal integration. Archive, 2025, introduces a framework that uses a multimodal large language model to ground entities and disentangle roles and attributes, conditioning a diffusion transformer to generate videos with strong subject consistency across single and multi-subject scenes, outperforming prior systems on benchmarks relevant to virtual character fidelity and prompt adherence. To make sure you never miss a new video and to help us reach more great viewers like you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon under the subscribe tab for notification.